Yo, what is up gamers? My name is Russ. Welcome back to a new season of Dragonflight and therefore, well, a new vault opening video. You might notice the change of character here. We are now a mage. If you missed it, I'm maining mage now. I dropped the DH for a variety of different reasons. The main one being I wasn't really finding it fun anymore, especially in raid. It was alright in Mythic Plus and stuff, but I didn't look forward or enjoy my time spent raiding on it. It was more frustrating than enjoyable for me, so therefore to me that signals like a change of scene and stuff to freshen things up a little bit. So I've been spamming out the mage all last week. We are sitting at 430 item level. We killed 3 mythic bosses, full heroic clear, and I did 8 plus 20 keys. So we got a pretty stacked up vault on this character. So there should be 3 pieces of 447, then a mythic slot from the first 3 bosses, which could contain my best trinket, by the way. And yes, 2 heroic pieces, which could be, I don't know, something okay-ish, I guess. Main things I'm looking for is a 447 weapon, which would save me 2 sparks for crafting. However, I might just send this one up to 441 and then craft 2 like off pieces or something this week, because I'm gonna have a ton of crests by the end of this week. I'll have 13 aspects crests, 13 worms crests as well. So can really I can really craft a lot and get a lot of eye levels this week. So my gear's not looking too bad. We are sitting on the new 4-piece, so that's great. Yeah, trinkets and weapon, obviously the biggest slots for me right now. I'm still running like an old crafted embellishment, which is kind of bad. Any kind of piece that's going to be 447 or even 441 or above is going to unlock that champion, like the 441 eye level, and therefore the hero 5 out of 5 upgrade level. So that will save me some crests if nothing else. But yeah, the thing I'm looking for the most is probably a weapon or an offhand. If I get an offhand, I'll craft a one-hander. If I get one-hander, I'll probably, I don't know, actually I probably won't craft an offhand. I'll probably craft like a belt and a boots or something. So I got 2 sparks as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and send it and open it up. I believe all 3 of the mage specs are the same, so I'm just going to open it in frost. I'm going to open it in arcane. Actually no, because it might like give me something mana related. I'm going to open it in fire. I have been playing a lot of arcane. Mage is good fun. I was pretty terrible at it last week, but now I'm kind of okay at it. So let's just see what we get. Very excited for this one. Please don't disappoint me. I don't want to take a socket on week 1. Oh, Iridius fragment. Okay then, I will take this. This is the best trinket for arcane. Oh, this is the actual best trinket for arcane. Holy moly. Okay. What else do we get? A cloak. As if we're gonna take that. Those look cool, by the way. These shoulders look sick. This flow zone, man, it is what it is, and this neck, it is what it is. Dude, there's like no contest. I can't believe that, man. I actually can't believe that. That's insane. I'm gonna be playing arcane for like all the raids at least, and I've been playing NR Plus as well. Getting this trinket is nutty. So that's awesome. I guess that's karma for me not taking it off other people last week. I've got myself one at 431, but it's in the champion. I don't know what you call it, like the rails, the champion track. The champion track instead of even the hero one, so I can't even put it to 441. But I will happily take the Iridius fragment. Absolute banger trinket. Cannot complain about a week 1 Iridius. So yeah, we're going to take that one, and I actually have 3 other characters as well that we're going to take a look at. Halls of Infusion. Well, I don't need that place as much anymore because I just got your goddamn best trinket. I'm gonna go ahead, slap that one on. 431. I can't wait to upgrade all my gear this week to like 441. I think I'm gonna be like 436 or 437 or something by the end of this week, so I'm pretty hyped for that. So this is my Demon Hunter, obviously super stacked up already from last season because it's the old main, so it's already sitting at 421 eye levels, and I've barely touched it. I think I've done 2 dungeons on it last week. One of them was like a plus 11 under rock because that was just my key, and then I actually took him through a plus 19 with some guildies, so that worked out okay. He was able to keep up with DPS and stuff still. So not all completely dead and buried, and I did just get a nice buff today. I'm not sure if I'm going to take this character through this season or switch out for a different one, but I thought for the time being I might as well do a vault on it because I have the gear to do so. I think I did a plus 19, so we won't get a 447 slot, but I think it will be 444. The second best option that we can have, and it's a mythic plus one, so I think the thing that we want the most is probably the bile Krog tusks, or whatever they're called, the underart fist weapon. That would be great. I think also the Forge Storm, which is a weapon from Neltharis, is also pretty decent. I'm not 100% sure on that one. I think you do want 2 of the Krog tusks, but I wouldn't complain at a Forge Storm. Other than that, anything 444 is gonna like upgrade, unlock the upgrade path, even if it's a bad item. So I think we just take what we get here, and just open it for Havoc. Maybe there's a good trinket we can get. I'm actually not sure what DH just run trinket wise. A cape. Oh, it's an avoidance cape. It is good stats on it, to be fair. Crit mastery is fine, but man, that is disappointing. It's barely an upgrade, but it is an upgrade nonetheless, so I guess we're going to take that one. Oh, that is disappointing. Maybe it's a sign. Maybe it's a sign to not do the weeklies on this character. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, it's a good cloak. As far as they go, it is a good cloak, so I am going to go ahead and chuck it on. And then I've got my warrior and my priest to go, so I'll see you on the warrior, Fat Nuts. Now, this character, I must say, I really enjoy. Fury, I'm probably still going to enjoy protection, although I think it's a little bit weaker this spec in this tier in M+, or the season in M+, should I say. I did go ahead and play quite a few dungeons on this character, though. Sadly, I think I did only 7 out of 8 dungeons, so I think I'm only going to get 2 slots. So if they are all bad, I'm going to be a bit sad that I can't like take the full currency for a socket or something. But I am determined not to take a socket in the first couple vaults, right? Especially on alts. So yeah, I got a couple pieces. He was 416, I think. I did a few dungeons. I got these legs. I think I got some gloves or something. Braces. It was braces. I might have another couple pieces somewhere in my bag that I can't use yet because breaking tier pieces, tier sets and stuff. But yeah, not too bad of a week on him. Really enjoying playing him. I think I did a 19 or an 18 or something, so we should have a 444 slot, which isn't too bad for an alt that was a little bit undergeared going into the new season. So I'm just going to go ahead and open it, but I'm actually going to open it as arms because I would not mind a two-hander. Protection, I don't know if I'm going to play protection or fury or arms or whatever on this character this season, so I'm just going to go ahead and like gear for arms for now, and we can always just like go prot later. So I'm just going to go ahead and open that one. Let's see what we get. Ring. I feel like this is a haste mastering this. I think that's quite good. It is a haste mastery ring. I think it's the underart one. And then there's plate shoulders, which look okay, I guess. I think we take the ring though. This is a really good ring, which I can later socket. Like I won't get. Sad it's not 447, but probably doesn't matter. 3 eye levels on a ring. I see this as being like one of the better rings, at least for Fury, for like a very long time. So it's probably worth taking because I don't really have good rings in this character. I think I've got like a crafted one and the amulet. So eventually probably going to replace those. I mean, this is kind of good for like, unlocking the tier piece, upgrading it to 441 and stuff. But I think a haste mastery ring is probably the play. I believe that is the double best stats for a Fury warrior. Yeah, I'll probably wear this one for like most of the season, I'd imagine. So I'll get more 441 shoulders. I can get them. This one I can just kind of get. It's not even like good stats, right? I can just get this pretty much anywhere. Like any shoulders above like a plus 17, I can eventually upgrade into 441. So I think the ring, not only is this bit stats, but also a bit higher eye level. I'm gonna go ahead and take that one. Yeah, I'd say that's not a bad first vault on the warrior. It'd be great if it's 447, but if you don't do the dungeons, you can't really complain. And we got 19 Brackenhide, which honestly I think that dungeon is kind of fine. I don't know, guys, let me know in the comments like what's your scariest dungeons so far. They have been quite a lot of fixes. I think Neltharian's Lair was one of the worst ones for me. That one's, I haven't done it since it's had its latest changes, but yeah, Brackenhide was not too bad. I think Vortex Pinnacle is still quite scary, particularly the last boss. Even though they reduced the health on the ads, I still think that they have a bit too much health, or they spawn too often. But yeah, that's I'm looking forward to this week, seeing how they kind of hold up on Fortified, because let me tell you, some of that trash last week on Tyrannical was basically one-shotting. So I expect it to be a lot more tuning this week, and then hopefully we can properly play the season and maybe like push some keys and stuff. So here am I on my priest. You might remember Russ Prime from last season, 419.69. That's where I ended last season. I don't think I've got a single upgrade so far, so priest is pretty geared at this point. We are still looking for, well, basically anything. I think I needed like a plus 14 or something on this character. I just did it like with an alt key pretty early in the week, so I didn't want to take the piss and like get carried and stuff. But yeah, not a bad thing. I quite enjoy the Shadow Priest like rework, I guess. So I probably will play this character into the season, but I just thought I'd chuck one key on it just to have an extra vault to open for this video. So it's gonna go ahead and open it as Shadow, see what we get. Honestly, could be anything. Trinkets, weapons, always huge for us Prime. Wait, I think this is an old vault. Yeah, this must be an old vault, right? Because these don't have like a upgrade thing on them. I think this is an old vault. I was about to say like, yo, these braces though. I mean, oh, that's season. Yeah, look, it's like season 1 currency. I'm gonna take those braces because they're good stats. And then we'll open the real vault after this. All right, I've got 14 holes. Let's open it again and see what we actually get from the new loot pool in this season then. The same cloak. Oh no, the same cloak as my DH got. And I don't think it's really worth to take 2 tokens, right? I'm just going to take this because it's like almost fully upgraded, which means that when I get like a good cloak, I can just insta upgrade it for flight stones and yeah, and not have to use too many crests on it, right? So kind of a sad option, but yeah, it is what it is. I think it is better, going to be better than a third of a socket to save me those crests, especially early on in the season. You know, if I start farming to get, that'll save me like 2 to 3 crests, which at this point, worms crest that is, and at this point that's kind of good. So there you go, that's the vaults for this week. Come hang out on the stream if you want to help me fill them up, especially on my alts and stuff. I run viewer keys and stuff like that. I got a bunch of guides and things coming soon. The other 4 guides for the, you know, the TLDR, the 5-minute tips for the dungeons. Gonna have those ones coming out over the course of this week. So subscribe for those. Hope you enjoyed the video. Have a great day. Good luck in your vaults if you didn't open them. And yeah, start the new season. Exciting stuff. I'll see you in the next video. As always, peace.